guys must know this one. Henry? Yes, Liza? Can you go fetch me some water?
Yes, dear.
Sure, Liza. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, there's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, a hole. Well, fix it, dear Henry, then fix it, dear Henry, then fix it. Well, what shall I fix it, dear Liza, well, what shall I fix it, dear Liza, with what? Come on.
Yay!
Maybe your voice is going to be in the camera.
With a straw, dear Henry, you straw, dear Henry, you straw. But the straw is too long, dear Liza, the straw is too long, dear Liza, too long. Well, cut it, dear Henry, well, cut it, dear Henry, then cut it. The guy's just being an ass now. With what shall I cut it, dear Liza, with what shall I cut it, dear Liza, with what? With an axe, dear Henry, with an axe, dear Henry, with an axe. But the axe is too dull, dear Liza, the axe is too dull, dear Liza, too dull. Well, sharpen it, dear Henry, well, sharpen it, dear Henry, then sharpen it. On what shall I sharpen it, dear Liza, on what shall I hone it, dear Liza, on what? On a stone, dear Henry, on a stone, dear Henry, on a stone. But the stone is too dry, dear Liza, the stone is too dry, dear Liza, too dry. Well, wet it, dear Henry, well, wet it, dear Henry, well, wet it. With what shall I wet it? Dear Liza, with what shall I wet it? Dear Liza, dear what? Try water, dear Henry, Try water, dear Henry, use water. In what shall I fetch it, dear Liza, in what shall I fetch it, dear Liza, in what? In a bucket, dear Henry, in a bucket, dear Henry, in a bucket. But there's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, there's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, Thank you so much. You've been a great audience. It's wonderful to be here, and I've enjoyed myself. Hope you did too. Thank you so much.